What's up, guys? Chris from Abstract Tiger Productions here. I am back with more Doctor Who. Yay! Yay me! This is the Christmas special. It actually dropped on Christmas Day. It technically is number 15's. Shooty is the guy's name. At least one of them. I don't know. But, anyways, new Doctor. This is technically his first story, even though he did have a bit of an extended appearance. Yeah, I guess that would be appearance in the finale of the 60th anniversary, which I know now with some little bit of research that this is actually not part of the 60th. This is actually just its own standalone story. Now, it may reference some things, maybe, that happened in the 60th because it's post-regeneration story. Yeah. But in the last episode, we had the finale of the 60th. Neil Patrick Harris was fantastic as the toy maker. And since they put him in the box and he's now in the Black Vault, he has a chance to come back and wreak havoc in the future, of course, as well as the Master. Now that they did the hand picking up the thing again, just like they did way back in with his ring, and now there's a gold tooth instead. Yeah. 14 is now his own individual person, I guess, and he's living with the Noble Temples? Or the Temple Nobles? I don't know. However, they decide to do that. Donna and Co. Yes, there we go. That's a great way of putting it. So, yeah, that happened. And, yeah. Yeah. So, I'm just going to go straight into this. This episode, this special, I should say. It's not really much of it is an episode, but it's a special episode. No, that makes it sound like a very special episode like they used to have back in the day. This is a very special episode, kids. Get with your parents and have a sit down when they can explain things that you don't understand. Those things. Yeah. So, hopefully this is not like that. Any rate, let me get going on this and shut up so you can see my reaction. Yeah. I feel silly. But that's okay. I'm used to feeling silly.
Once upon a time,
hello?
Late on Christmas Eve,
Ooh.
a stranger came to the church on Ruby Road.
Ooh.
She carried in her arms the most precious gift of all. A newborn child.
Oh, okay.
A baby girl.
Oh.
Just before midnight,
Clara Oswald? No,
she
she's
left
probably
her
not.
daughter on the steps of the church.
And then disappeared into the
Child
night.
was taken in, and they named her Ruby.
So you were a foundling, and you were fostered by Carla, who then went on to adopt you, is that right?
Foundling.
Yeah, and she's amazing. I mean, she's not, but
Foundling? She a Mandalorian?
I'm fine, miss. I'm okay, miss.
Oh. Look like gremlins following this lady around. Gin and tonic. Okay. Oh. Yeah, well, okay. That's gotta be some sort of gremlin thing.
Listen, sweetheart, I'm not what you'd call decrepit. I do my calisthenics, I keep myself fit and able, thank you very much. I did a fun one last Easter in 25 minutes flat. Blisters the size of apples and I kept going. All the same. How am I supposed to get round that great big thing? I'm a mommy. Oh, Merry Christmas, Ruth.
So, what is that thing?
Police box. I haven't seen one on the streets of London for 50 years. And I don't want to see one now.
Well, season of goodwill and all that. Hey, try not to kill each other.
Yeah, there's like some gremlin things following this girl.
So we can see what's what. Oh, you've been painting.
Making the place our own, because we're never going to move her.
I am not going anywhere. Shackle me to this bed. And where is my cup of tea?
Merry Christmas, Cherry. We should really get you a ground floor flat.
Not moving.
Okay. Typical old person stuck in the ways. I lived here, I'm gonna stay here, I'm gonna die here. Gosh darn, it's my right, because I'm old.
Ruby, have you been having any bad luck recently?
Oh my.
It's never stopped. I've been hit, I've been thrown, I've been bumped. I fell off a boat on dry land. I've been in accidents, collisions. I've even been trampled by a moose.
What? Ah!
What the hell are you doing? But what did you do that for? Who sees a ladder and just pops on? A ladder in the sky and you don't get out of that, babe? They've got the baby! I'm the doctor. Hi. Yeah?
There are creatures.
Goblins?
Goblins, okay. Not gremlins, goblins. The goblin ship. What? It's a pirate ship in the sky.
Impossible.
It's beautiful.
And what would they do to us?
Oh, they did this.
A coincidence.
Learn the language. That's why they went after Lulubo. Coincidence is what makes the baby tasty. That's how these colonies work. Chance and coincidence and luck. That's how I spotted you. You've been having lots of bad luck, yes?
Yes, that started way back. I mean, Lulu arrived today. I started having accidents weeks ago.
That was paving the way. These goblins are time riders. They can surf the waves of time. You spotted the chance of coincidence and you went back and you overviewed it.
No, who are you? Why are you an expert in time traveling goblins?
They are not time travelers. Excuse me? Time travelers are great. Like the best. Like, wow.
Okay.
Has the equivalent of shafts.
Ventilation shafts.
No, it's not. What do we do?
Well, this is unexpected, but okay. The one is wearing an eye patch. Oh my! Die! It's the goblin version of Jabba the Hutt. What?
Cause the Goblin King, oh the Goblin King, it's so good to meet you, you great big thing. I can see you're having a fun day. Meet my friend, she's Ruby Sunday.
Zzz.
Is there anything in the kitchen? Anything burning?
Doctor? What do we do? Goblin Griffin?
Death trap. Check Everton, the end.
Make sure the oven.
You told me I'd be spending our birthday fighting magic.
It's not magic. It's a language. It's a different form of physics.
Yes, like magic. It's Christmas and it's my birthday and it's just been a disaster.
No, but look, there was a problem, but it's gone now. No point worrying your mum.
I'm sorry. Just, what I mean is... They phoned from the TV show. It was when you were out this morning. They didn't find anything. Just... No mum. No dad. No brothers or sisters. No cousins. Just... nothing.
Oh, sweetheart. I'm sorry, darling. Come here. Come here.
Cherry, all good?
One cup of tea, Marcella, just one.
Thank you, Cherry. Thank you. Ruby?
Oh.
Where did she go? They've gone. Who has? Your children. All those lives. You fostered 33. How many? Not me, darling. Don't be so stupid. That's too much like hard work. No way, I just put my name on the list when I need a bit of money.
No, you don't.
800 quid per child.
You don't say that.
I think you got me mixed up with someone else.
Huh. Okay, now we're back at the beginning. Oh, he's pulling it down. Okay. Oh. Oh my. Oh! Oh my. Okay. Not exactly the best parking spot or parking job, but okay.
Busy man, sweetheart. You and your box of tricks. You look like you've lost £1 and found a sixpence. What's wrong?
Just wondering. Maybe I'm the bad luck.
Hallelujah, praise the Lord. I thought this day would never come.
Did you see that there was a man, he was about so high and amazing in a big leather coat? What do you mean?
The TARDIS just opened the door? Huh.
Who are you?
I'm the doctor.
Oh, okay. Continuing on.
Mrs. Flood, did you see that? Mrs. Flood, did you see? The box thing. It just vanished. It was there. And then it wasn't. It just disappeared.
Oh, Merry Christmas, Abdul. Stop making such a fuss. Never seen a TARDIS before.
Huh. Alright, let's no. Okay, dokie. Well, okay. Definitely was interesting. Not your stereotypical Christmas movie, or, yeah, movie, show, whatever. Episode. Special? One of those words. You pick. But fascinating. Okay. Very interesting antagonists. They were like gremlins, but they're not, but they're goblins. And they enter our reality through causing coincidences. Most of the time it's accidents. Okay. And then they steal babies to eat them or feed the Goblin King. I'm sure there's some sort of Aesop to that. Be good, or the Goblin King will eat you. I don't know. Did we get just Doctor Who the musical? That's one of the things I wrote down here because of the little song thing they had in the middle of this, which was very odd to say the least. Foundling. I made the joke during the reaction. Was Ruby a Mandalorian? Yeah, kind of like Din Djarin. It's interesting. I mean, it happened around Christmas. Because that happens to be when her birthday was. That was Ruby Sunday. And of course, the Sonic, despite it having so many different forms and changes and stuff like that, still doesn't do wood. Granted, also there was no screws for it to mess with either, because everything was being held together by ropes. And apparently there is a language of rope. Okay. Yeah. I am not sure how I feel about this episode. I mean, it was definitely good. There was nothing really wrong or with it or anything like that that I or bad. It's just, oh, okay. Ruby origin story. She's now the new companion in the TARDIS. So, yeah. All right. Well, okay. I have been contemplative on this. There's a lot to take in. though there's not really anything complex. It's just a lot to take in. It's like, okay, goblin pirate, the goblin ship looks like a pirate ship, and they dress like pirates. Even if one, maybe more, had actual eye patch. um, yeah, that was interesting. Um, and I guess because the Doctor and Ruby this prevented them from having, or the King, Goblin King, from having the meal with Lulubelle, they decided to go back and take Ruby as a baby, which messed things up. Yeah. So the Doctor had to go back and he had an opportunity to find out who her mother was, but decided not to and just went back in the TARDIS. I wonder if that will come back around at some point. So, yeah. It's an interesting story for a post-regeneration, post-bi-generation, whatever you're going to call this. And the Doctor has gloves that basically they can either make you weightless, and they take all of the weight and the stuff on them so you can like climb things a lot better, or they can reverse it and have everything. Yeah, wow. And he pulled down the ship at the end there and basically speared the Goblin King with the church spire. Okay. Interesting. At first, at the beginning, when they were having that, I guess the one lady from the show or whatnot, and I heard the noises, I thought it was the giggle, but I was like, wait a minute, what is this, like pre-giggle? Well, I don't know. Apparently not. A little bit of it's just like a tiny callback to the Flux, I guess you could say, and what happened there. The Doctor doesn't know who his parents really is, because Tecteun found the infant. It's supposedly abandoned. Who knows? I mean, it happened around. It's like Die Hard in a way. Yeah, events happened around Christmas. Not that it was actually a Christmas event. Yeah, that's the best way I can describe it. It's Doctor Who Die Hard with a musical number in the middle of it, which was disconcerting. Especially seeing the Goblin King for the first time. That was like, I don't know. Their version of it's like, yeah, Jabba the Hutt. Goblin Jabba the Hutt. Yeah, let's see here. And the mother / grandmother just wanted a cup of tea. That's all she wanted. And now I don't know. Could it have been the Doctor had left the TARDIS door open and cracked it to himself, or did the TARDIS do that itself? I don't know. It's kind of speculative. Kind of interested to see how they are going forward now. Spring 2024, okay, is whenever the next season is coming out, series, whatever you want to call it. Apparently at Disney Plus. Okay, sure. Um, oh yeah, I was there. Goblins, not gremlins. They were very destructive and accident or creative, like Gremlins. Well, I say Gremlins, not like the movie Gremlins. That's just like pure chaos. That's not like causing accidents and stuff like that. It's more like the Ghostbusters version of Gremlins. For those of you who know the cartoon series and its subsequent sequel. And that's where we get the gremlins in the machine. Yeah, they're causing problems. Anyways. Yeah. So, Um, it is an interesting, story. Do have some questions. Who, obviously the doctor did see who from behind, the person who left Ruby at the church. So, I wonder if that's something that's going to come back into play eventually throughout the storyline, the series going forward. Um. So, yeah, lots of questions. Where's the Master's Tooth gone? Obviously, that's from like the previous special, but that's still out there. So it's going to be interesting seeing this going forward. Seeing how this goes forward. So, anyways, I'll drop in the comments what you thought of this. I'm still, I guess I just gonna have to kind of treat it kind of like Die Hard, in the sense that it happened around Christmas, that it was a Christmas event. Though there's a lot of people who says, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Yes or no? Then people start going nuts on either side. And then there's a small few that's in the middle who's like, what's Die Hard? So, yeah, I guess one could say the same thing about this. Die Hard and Doctor Who. What's Doctor Who? Okay. So, yeah, I'm kind of interested to see a little bit so far. The Doctor is like kind of like the Doctor. Obviously, it's a different personality, different person, and persona, whatever you want to call it. Let's see, well, how when a little bit later, as the personality fully bakes in, as it were. Not sure exactly how far in the Doctor Who timeline it is until after the events with the toy maker this takes place. I don't know. They just didn't really say. But yeah. So far, it's okay. I'm cautiously optimistic about the direction. I do have some reservations about certain things, but we shall see. Moving forward, not going to really go into too much detail at this point. If things arise, I might, but otherwise, no. Anyway, I think I'm just going to wrap this up. I don't really have much else to say. other than, be sure to like, subscribe, and do the bell thing. There's a lot of stuff coming out next year. Yeah. Well, actually, by the time this gets posted, it will be the next year, 2024. So, yeah, there's a lot coming up. Let's just say in the future. Yeah. I can see the future.
I can see the future!
Okay. Yeah. Some of you know exactly what that's from. So, yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining me on this Christmas special with Doctor Who for 2023. Yes. So, yeah. Thank you guys. Be sure to like, subscribe, drop a hi down in there in the comments. I like saying hi to you guys back, and whatnot. And be sure to do the bell thing and whatnot so you don't miss any videos coming out, and whatnot. So until then, bye bye and be blessed, everyone.